Unlock your full potential. 10 essential self-improvement tips. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and transform your life? I'm talking about that feeling deep down inside you, the one that says you're meant for more. Whether you're seeking personal growth, professional success, or simply a happier outlook, self-improvement is the key to making it happen. It's about taking control of your life, one step at a time, and becoming the best version of yourself. In today's video, we'll explore 10 essential self-improvement tips that can set you on that path, that can get you unstuck and moving forward. Let's dive in. All right, let's get started with tip number 1. Set clear goals. This is non-negotiable. Without a roadmap, it's easy to feel lost or overwhelmed. It's like trying to drive across the country without a GPS. You'll burn a lot of gas and get frustrated along the way. So, how do you set clear goals? You define what you want to achieve. But don't keep those goals locked away in your mind. Oh no, we're going to make this real. Grab a notebook, open up a document on your computer, whatever works for you, and write down your short-term and long-term goals. Now, here's where it gets powerful. Make those goals SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific means ditch the vague desires and get laser-focused. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, say, I want to lose 10 pounds. Measurable means you need a way to track your progress. How will you know you've lost those 10 pounds? Use a scale, track your measurements, take progress photos. Achievable means, let's be real, don't set yourself up for failure. If you've never run a mile, don't make your first goal a marathon. Start smaller. Relevant, make sure this goal actually matters to you. Don't chase someone else's dream. And finally, time-bound, give yourself a deadline. A goal without a deadline is just a wish. When you set SMART goals, you're not just dreaming, you're creating a plan. This isn't some fluffy exercise. This is about taking control of your life and making those dreams a reality. It's about looking in the mirror a year from now and being blown away by the incredible human you've become. Let's move on to tip number 2, cultivate a growth mindset. This is huge. This is about changing the entire game. A growth mindset is like having a superpower. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities to learn rather than roadblocks stopping you in your tracks. It's about looking fear in the face and saying, bring it on, I'm ready to grow. You see, most people, they hit a wall and they crumble. They think their abilities are fixed, that they're just not good at something. But here's the truth, you are capable of so much more than you can even imagine. Your intelligence, your talents, they're not set in stone. They can be developed. You can learn and grow and become more and more capable every single day. But here's the catch. You have to believe it. You have to ditch that negative self-talk. The voice in your head that says you're not good enough, smart enough, brave enough. Silence it. Replace it with positive affirmations. Start telling yourself, I am capable, I am worthy, I am learning and growing every day. And when you start believing in yourself, that's when the magic truly happens. Because a growth mindset isn't just about thinking differently, it's about acting differently. It's about pushing yourself outside your comfort zone, embracing those challenges, and knowing that even if you stumble, which you will, we all do, you'll get back up stronger and wiser. This is how we grow, how we evolve, how we unlock our full potential. Now let's talk about tip number 3, develop healthy habits. This one is all about building a strong foundation because you can't build a skyscraper on shaky ground, right? Your physical and mental well-being are the bedrock of a fulfilling life. It's time to prioritize you. And I know what you're thinking, Mel, I barely have time to sleep, let alone meal prep and meditate. But listen, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start small. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life overnight, focus on incorporating one healthy habit at a time. Maybe this week, you commit to a 15-minute walk every day. Just get outside, breathe in the fresh air, and move your body. Next week, maybe you swap out that sugary soda for water. Small changes, big impact, and as you start to feel the positive effects, you'll be motivated to do more. Don't forget about your mental health. Incorporate mindfulness or meditation into your routine. Even just 5 minutes a day can make a world of difference. There are tons of free apps and guided meditations available. Find what works for you and make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. You can't pour from an empty cup, so fuel your body, calm your mind, and watch your energy and productivity soar. Chapter 4, Tip 4, Enhance Time Management Skills. Let's move on to tip number 4, enhance your time management skills. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, right? But it's how we use those hours that makes all the difference. Time is your most valuable resource, so it's time to start treating it like the precious commodity it is. First things first, prioritize your tasks. Not everything on your to-do list carries the same weight. Identify the most important and urgent tasks and tackle those first. Learn to delegate when possible, and don't be afraid to say no to commitments that don't align with your goals. Next, utilize tools to help you stay organized. Whether it's a physical planner, a digital calendar, or a to-do list app, find a system that works for you and stick with it. Block out time for specific tasks and set reminders to keep yourself on track. One of the biggest time wasters is multitasking. Our brains just aren't wired to effectively focus on multiple things at once. Instead, focus on one task at a time and give it your full attention. You'll be amazed at how much more productive you become when you're fully present. Remember, mastering time management is an ongoing process. It takes practice and discipline, but the rewards are immeasurable. When you learn to manage your time effectively, you reduce stress, increase productivity, and gain a sense of control over your life, and that, my friends, is priceless. Chapter 5, Tip 5, Read and Learn Continuously. Now let's talk about tip number 5, commit to continuous learning. The world is constantly evolving, and so should you. Make learning a lifelong pursuit. It keeps your mind sharp, expands your horizons, and opens up a world of possibilities. Now, I know commit to continuous learning might sound intimidating, but it doesn't have to be about getting another degree or spending hours in a classroom. It's about cultivating a thirst for knowledge and finding joy in discovering new things. Dedicate even just 15 minutes each day to reading. Pick up a book, a magazine, an industry journal, anything that sparks your interest. Join a book club to connect with others and engage in stimulating discussions. The internet is an incredible resource for learning. Take advantage of online courses and workshops. There are platforms like Coursera, Skillshare, and Udemy that offer courses on virtually any topic imaginable. Many of them are even free. Set learning goals for yourself. Maybe you want to learn a new language, master a new skill, or delve deeper into a subject you're passionate about. Whatever it is, embrace the journey of continuous learning and watch your personal and professional life transform. Chapter 6, Tip 6, Surround yourself with positive people. Let's talk about the power of your tribe. Tip number 6, surround yourself with positive people. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, it's true, the company you keep has a profound impact on your mindset, your habits, and ultimately, your success. Think about it. Are you spending time with people who lift you up or drag you down? Do they inspire you to be your best self, or do they drain your energy? Choose your inner circle wisely. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you to grow, and who celebrate your victories. Seek out mentors and role models who inspire you. Connect with people who share your values and who are committed to living a positive and purposeful life. Remember, positivity is contagious. When you're surrounded by positive people, their energy rubs off on you. You start to see the world through a more optimistic lens. You're more likely to take risks, pursue your dreams, and bounce back from setbacks. So take a good look at your relationships. Nurture the ones that light you up, and don't be afraid to distance yourself from those that bring you down. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who make you feel supported, loved, and empowered. All right, let's dive into tip number 7. Practice self-reflection. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and lose sight of what truly matters. Self-reflection is about hitting the pause button, taking a step back, and checking in with yourself. Think of it as a mental decluttering. It's about taking the time to process your thoughts and emotions, to understand your motivations, and to identify areas where you can grow. One of the most effective ways to practice self-reflection is through journaling. Don't overthink it. Just grab a notebook and start writing. Jot down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Reflect on your day, your week, your month. What went well? What challenges did you face? What did you learn? Self-reflection isn't about dwelling on the negative. It's about gaining clarity, identifying patterns, and making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. When you make self-reflection a regular practice, you develop a deeper understanding of yourself. You become more aware of your strengths and weaknesses, You're able to identify your triggers and develop healthier coping mechanisms, and most importantly, you gain the power to consciously create the life you desire. Get ready to crank up the courage because tip number 8 is all about taking action. Step out of your comfort zone. Here's the thing, growth doesn't happen within the confines of what you already know and do. It happens when you push yourself beyond your perceived limitations. It happens when you face your fears and do the things that scare you. I know stepping outside of your comfort zone can be downright terrifying, but it's also exhilarating, empowering, and where the magic truly happens. Think about a time you challenged yourself. Maybe you learned a new skill, traveled solo, or finally went after that dream job. How did it feel when you accomplished it? I bet it felt incredible. Start small. Identify an area where you want to grow or something you've always wanted to try but have been too afraid to do. Break it down into smaller, manageable steps, and then take action. Don't overthink it. Don't let fear paralyze you. Just take that first step. Remember, every step you take outside of your comfort zone builds your confidence and resilience. It proves to yourself that you are capable of so much more than you thought possible. And as you continue to challenge yourself, your comfort zone expands, opening up a world of opportunities. Let's talk about the power of connection. Tip number 9, improve your communication skills. Communication is the foundation of all relationships, both personal and professional. It's about effectively conveying your thoughts and feelings, but it's also about truly listening and understanding others. Think about it, how many arguments, misunderstandings, and misconnections could be avoided with better communication? Effective communication can transform your relationships, enhance your career, and improve your overall quality of life. So how do we improve our communication skills? It starts with active listening. Put away your phone, silence your inner monologue, and truly focus on what the other person is saying. Ask clarifying questions, show empathy, make eye contact, let them know that you value their words and their perspective. Next, learn to express yourself clearly and assertively. Don't be afraid to speak your mind, share your ideas, and advocate for your needs, but do so with respect and consideration for others. Pay attention to your nonverbal communication as well. Your body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions speak volumes. Make sure your nonverbal cues are congruent with your words. And finally, let's wrap up with a powerful practice. Tip number 10, practice gratitude. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to get caught up in what we don't have, what's going wrong, and what we wish were different. But gratitude is about shifting our focus to the good stuff, to the blessings in our lives, to the things that bring us joy. And the best part? Gratitude is a muscle that gets stronger with use. The more you practice gratitude, the more you notice the good, the more grateful you become. It's like training your brain to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity. One of the simplest ways to cultivate gratitude is to start a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big things like your health, your family, or your home. Or they can be small things like a beautiful sunset, a delicious cup of coffee, or a kind word from a stranger. Another powerful way to practice gratitude is to express it to others. Tell the people in your life how much you appreciate them. Write thank you notes. Perform acts of kindness. When you focus on spreading gratitude, it creates a ripple effect, making you and everyone around you feel happier and more connected. Remember, gratitude isn't about ignoring the challenges in life, it's about choosing to focus on the good, even when things are tough. It's about finding the silver lining in every cloud, and it's about appreciating the beauty and abundance that already exists in your life. And there you have it, 10 essential self-improvement tips to transform your life. Remember, self-improvement isn't a destination, it's a lifelong journey. It's about constantly striving to become the best version of yourself, one step at a time. Start implementing these tips today. Choose one that resonates with you and commit to putting it into action. As you start to see positive changes in your life, you'll be motivated to keep going. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these tips resonated with you the most? Do you have any self-improvement strategies that work for you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family who might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights and tips on personal growth. Thanks for watching, and here's to your journey of transformation.